So these are just a few comfortable movements to be able to do when you're with your breath. You want to find a comfortable chair so that your feet can rest on the floor. If your feet can't rest on the floor, maybe put your feet on a book or something so you feel comfortable and you're not dangling or feel like you're being pitched forward. And you want to sit towards the edge of the chair rather than sitting all the way back. Just getting a little bit towards the edge. Right now the chair for me in this chair is about halfway down my thighs. So just allowing yourself to sit comfortably, hands can rest on your thighs, just being at ease. Your feet are about seat bone or hip bone distance apart. And we'll start with just some simple neck movements. So letting yourself just turn and look just out over the horizon. And then as you begin to inhale, letting your head turn back to the center. As you exhale, turning your head the opposite direction. And then looking back to center. I want to do this maybe 3 or 4 times to each side, just to comfort. Inhaling always back to center. And the exhale is turning the chin to look over the shoulder. And coming back. After you've done that maybe 3 to 4 times each side, we'll add a little head tilt. So as you drop your right ear towards your right shoulder, exhale. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. So these are very slow, very subtle movements, not looking to tip the body, inviting this to all be in the neck. Unlocking the jaw, seeing if the jaw is really clenched or tight. Just going from side to side. And then after you've done that 2 or 3 times to each side, we'll bring them all together. So we'll exhale, chin to the right. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhaling to center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhaling to center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale to center. And then just repeating another time or 2. Right chin to right shoulder. As you exhale, inhale forward. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, chin to left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And inhale, center. So notice I'm moving very slowly and just to the length of my breath. Not fast, otherwise you might get dizzy, so keep this very slow and just a few repetitions. We'll start getting the shoulder moving a little bit by inviting the right arm to reach out and your eyes look right to the very fingertips. As you exhale, bringing the hand all the way over to that left, so your left fingertips come to the shoulder. Eyeballs are following those fingertips and your chin tucks down as you exhale. Inhale, following the fingertips. Again, this is nice and slow. Feel the right shoulder blade pull into the spine, arm pulls back. And then as you exhale, hand comes to the shoulder, fingertips to the shoulder, tuck the chin, bottom of the exhale. Inhaling again, opening nice and wide. Exhaling, bringing that hand back to the shoulder. Tuck the chin, and this time just stay there for a breath or 2. And think about breathing into the back of that right shoulder blade. So every time you breathe in, just feeling the shoulder blade kind of stretch, feel the exhale completely leave the body. Inhale again, deeply into the shoulder blade. Exhale. Next inhalation opens the arms, eyes follow, head turns. And then releasing hand to thigh. We want to do the same thing on the other side now. Opening the arm out, eyes follow, pull the shoulder blade to the spine. And as you exhale, hand comes to the shoulder, tuck your chin, and look down. Bottom of the exhale. Inhale, start following the fingertips again. Pull the shoulder blade a little bit into the spine. And again, exhale. Hand comes to the shoulder, looking down. One more time, opening. Pull the elbow back. Exhale. Nice and slow, eyes on the fingertips, hand to shoulder, tuck the chin, and then we'll take 2 or 3 deep breaths into that left shoulder blade. As you breathe in, really thinking of filling up the back inside of that left shoulder blade. Exhale all the air out. And then again, big breath, left shoulder blade. Exhaling. You can do that 2 or 3 times. And then on the inhale, opening all the way back up again. Creating a tiny bit of twist in the body and then returning the hand to the thigh. If you're feeling okay and not pushed in your breathing, we can open the arm to bent elbows, or like half of a goalpost. And as you breathe in, head just kind of, your thumb just kind of skims the top of your head, pushing the elbow up to the ceiling. Big breath down the right side of the body. And as you exhale, pull the elbow down and into the waistline, bottom of the exhale. As you inhale, elbow lifts, thumb skims the top of your head. Big breath, right ribs. Exhale, pulling it back down. You want to do that 2 or 3 times. Maybe on the 3rd or 4th time, elbow comes up and just taking a few deep breaths into those right ribs. Making sure the exhale is really long, maybe longer than the inhale. Slowing down that exhale. And after 2 or 3 breaths like that, returning the arm to the thigh. And then we'll move over to the other side, same thing. Goalpost just left. Inhale, thumb skims the top of your head, elbow lifts, big breath into the left ribs. Exhale, squeeze the air out of those left ribs with your elbow. Inhale, again, lifting up. And after 2 or 3 times doing this, and finding that squeeze the elbow into the waistline ribs, and that last time, skimming over and then taking 2 or 3 breaths into the left ribs, breathing in deep, exhale, long and slow, exhale as you go. And then on that last exhale, hands come along, down, and back to the thigh. Letting yourself sit back into a nice, again, comfortable, neutral position, and shifting over to the left side of your chair. So your left seat bone is free. You can hold on to the chair. Drop the knee to the floor, towards the floor. I'm on the ball of my left foot. And then inhale and exhale. You may feel a little stretch in the front of the thigh here in the hip. Breath in and down. And again, nice lift. You just reach as far as you want to, maybe just to here. And then release. We're just looking for a little stretch or pull on the front of that thigh, just letting it kind of hang out there. And then release. Pull that left thigh back, sit into center. Hands slide towards the knees so you can get a little bit of a forward fold, and then we'll inhale back up. So all I'm doing is this, folding forward and coming back up. Little forward fold, coming back up, maybe 3 times. And then we'll shift to the other side. Coming to the ball of that right foot this time, left knee drops. I'm holding onto the side of the chair. And just wherever I'm most comfortable, it can be a bent arm, it can be a lift up. Maybe you feel like you're ready to reach to the ceiling. But mostly looking just for a little pull right in the front of the pelvis here, and maybe even into the thigh. And then after 3 or 4 times, to comfort, move back to center. We'll do that. Exhale as you kind of move forward a little bit. Inhale, sitting back up. Exhale forward. Again, what this is looking like is inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, a little move forward. and then just settling into neutral. And so now go ahead and let yourself scoot towards the back of the chair. Let your hands rest in your lap and just take a few breaths until you feel everything kind of settling back down. So you can do the entire routine. You may want to do just one or at a time, or do all three, or just two, or just one. There's no right or wrong in this. The most important thing is that you're just moving comfortably, you're moving slowly, and you're moving with your breathing. So, okay.